Hi everyone. Today is February 14, 2021, and I wish you all a happy Valentine's Day. I hope you're enjoying this day. I decided to record this video to show you my pair of earrings that I got from my friend. Here it is. See, it's a watercolor palette earrings, and this one has a pair of brushes. Okay. Anyway, today I'm going to show you what I have in my bag. This is actually a lunch bag from Coleman. I have decided that since I'm no longer reporting to work, or rather I don't have an office anymore, I don't go to an office, I decided to use this Coleman to put in all the painting material that I will need for when I paint on site, or when I go to places, when I travel and want to paint on site. Okay, so here it is. So, here's the Coleman. See? So I just want to show you what's inside. This Coleman. This is my watercolor go bag, or bag out bag. Okay, so this is it. My Coleman bag has my sketchbook. Okay, this is not cotton, but I do have one that's cotton, and it's by Paul Rubens. I haven't really painted on it, so I haven't really tried it. I might do another video or for when I do paint on this. I also have this face towel for drying my brush, and an extra cotton for the same purpose. Okay, I have this small lunchbox for snacks, as well as, you know, for water container. Here, very small, so they're compact. I also have this. This is actually an upcycle, just something that comes in fabric conditioners. Okay, so I got this, and I didn't want to throw this out, so I decided to use this as brush holder. I'll show you how. So for when I'm painting, I just want this to be my brush rest. Okay, so when it's drying, or for when I want my brush to dry, it's like that. Okay, so I'm bringing this with me. I also have my watercolor cases that has color palettes inside, color pans rather, half pans. Okay, so have this. Okay, I actually have plenty of tin cans with half pans of colors. And here is my pencil case and calligraphy case. Okay, for when I decide to write on my paper. I don't know calligraphy, but someone gave this to me as a gift, and I said I might practice someday. So underneath this calligraphy pen and ink are my favorite pencils. Pencils for sketching, as well as my kneadable eraser. Okay, so I like that this thin case can actually fit my pencils. That's why I'm bringing it with me as well, although I don't do calligraphy yet. There's also this compass. I don't really use it for making perfect circles because I haven't really found a reason to do perfect circles, but I do use compass for measuring figures and objects on reference photo, so that I make sure that when I'm sketching them, I'm painting them, they're proportional. Okay, so I use this for measuring these. You might laugh at this, but I actually have this jar cups. I like that it's lined with I don't know what this is exactly, the white thing, but I really use this caps, jar caps, for as mixing palette or mixing well. Yeah, so I decided this one used to contain, or used to cover my peanut butter. This one is right cheese whiz, and this one I had forgotten what. But as you can see, they're colored because I have mixed paints on this, and I love that they don't the paints don't beat up. So if you're trying to save on mula and you can't afford a mixing palette, this is actually great. Okay. Plus, it's trash. You don't throw it, and they don't end up in ocean. Okay. I use the jar for mixing for my water here. These are the jars that used to pair with those. I use this naman for the water containers, but I don't bring that in my Coleman bag or bag out bag. I also have 3 washi tapes for when I want crisp border on my paintings. And then I also have this pre-made color palettes. Okay, so this is my palette for when I do florals or paint florals. This is my another palette. This plastic palette is actually cheap. I even sell it on my Shopee page. Okay, so this one right here contains all the colors that I need for seascapes and portraits. Okay, so and then I also have on the packet of my Coleman bag a piece of sponge. Okay, so I like using cellulose sponge because it's actually plant source or plant based, so it's biodegradable. I also like this particular cellulose sponge because of the texture. Okay, so when I'm painting, for example, bonnets or any textile that a figure that I'm painting is happens to wear, I use this for texture. Okay, I also use this to soften when it's wet, to soften some of the hard edges. Okay, so instead of using tissue, I actually use cellulose sponge. I have put it inside a plastic, so for when I'm traveling, usually this is wet, so I need to have it in plastic. Okay, so that it doesn't wet all the rest of the things that's inside my bag. I also have this ruler or scale ruler. If you notice, this is for all geologists out there. Actually, this is a ruler for when measuring rocks, and I love to do some precise lines. So instead of bringing in a 12-inch ruler, I actually just bring it this one. Okay, so I also have this sticker rulers. Okay, I also have this water container, the squeeze bottle, for when I'm refilling my water brush. Right? So there you go. And then now this one I'm really excited about because I recently bought this because this one is made of wheat. This plastic is made of wheat, but it's designed actually to contain or as container for spoons and chopsticks. But I find that it's actually great also for organizing my brushes. As you can see, I have two sets of brushes here. The one here, the one on your left. This one, I use these brushes for landscapes or for large paintings. The other one are fine brushes that I use for portrait and florals. Okay, so what I love about this is that this will contain my brushes and will protect from fraying. At the same time, I have added this rubber thing from Faber-Castell here. So tack it, I think this is tack it. So I love using tack it for when I'm drying my brush, my wet brush. So as you can see, you can just put a tack it there and stick your brush, and then let your wet brush drip like this. This is actually the best way to dry your brushes. You don't want to put your brush in like this, in a lying position. You need to have it on a vertical position so that you don't damage the hair or the bristles. Okay, there you go. And I love that this can fit most of my brushes. And at the same time, this is made of wood, so it's actually biodegradable, although maybe not as biodegradable as my cellular sponge. Okay, so there you go. And then also, if you notice, this is a little dirty. It's because I've also used the cap, or rather the cover of this holder as my mixing palette. Yeah, so it's actually multi-purpose. So it protects your brushes when you're traveling. At the same time, you can use the cover for mixing your colors. Okay. So what else do I have in my bag? Well, the back of my bag, I've actually put my swatch card. Okay, so that it reminds me of what colors I have put on my half pans. So most of these are Mijello watercolors, which actually look the same to me because they're almost different shades of blue, green, but at the first glance they really look the same. So I just want to be reminded of what color fits on, what color is in the half pan in that location. You know, this is helpful. I have quite a few swatch cards for that purpose. When I forget what color I have put in the wells and half pans. So there you have it. I love that I have this Coleman, so that you can just bring my watercolor painting materials here, and you know, can go anywhere and paint on plein air, okay, or in situ. Next time I will do a video on how I can make this more compact for when I just have a small pouch and I can just, you know, put everything in there. That's a challenge for me actually. I'm trying to do a smaller palette for that purpose, so that when I go places and, you know, stay there for just a few hours and paint, or for when I don't want to bring a bag as bulky as this, I can still paint. That's for next time. Okay, so with that, happy Valentine's Day everyone, and thank you for watching this video. Enjoy your day and stay safe.